Hello, my name is Mario for KX Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel.
Hey, 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 hey,
Hey guys, so today is going to be my 2-week update plus some IFBB Pro commentary. So 2-week updates will be between April the 5th and April 18th. Before we get started, I'd just like to say if you want to support what I'm doing, you can subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and be appreciated. Maybe tell a friend, that'd be appreciated as well. And as well, if you want a little more inspiration on why you should lift weights, check out the end of the video. I'm sure you'll understand why. So before we get started on my 2-week update, I just want to do a little bit of commentary on the past 2 weeks of what's been going on in the bodybuilding world. Just want to talk about Hunter Labrada. He did a guest posing, and the guy looks massive. So I'm impressed. I think it's gonna be interesting to see what the guy brings to he has to qualify for the Olympia, so see what he brings there, which I'm pretty sure he'll qualify, and we'll see what he brings to Olympia. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome, and I hope the best for the guy. So good luck with Hunter. Second, I'd like to talk about the Detroit Pro. So first, I want to congratulate Martin Fitzwater. Very impressed with what he brought. I was kind of surprised when I saw him. I've been watching him with Brett Wilkins, and you never see him do any pose downs or anything, so I was a little surprised. But you know what? Good for Martin. I was happy to see him win. I mean, I'm a fan of Martin. I'm also a fan of GoodVito. So either or, I would have been happy with whoever won. But you know what? Good for Martin. I think he did awesome. So it'll be awesome to see him at the Olympia. I think it's gonna be cool to see him there. Second, I just want to talk about GoodVito. I thought he was awesome as well. Just one little critique for GoodVito is his lower lats. That's one thing I noticed. Now, I'm not a pro. I'm not a judge. I'm not a pro bodybuilder. I'm not a pro. You know, I've seen what needs to be seen. There's a lot more pros, a lot more guys out there that knows more about this than I am. But just for me, what stood out to me was his lower lats. I think if he brings up his lower lats and he tweaks a few other things, I think he's gonna be pretty awesome. I think it'll be cool to see him at the Olympia. So you know what? Best wishes to GoodVito. Hope he keeps up what he's doing, and I think he'll do good for himself. So good job, GoodVito. So yeah, I think that's about it. So now it's like to start on my update between April 5th and April 18th. Just want to talk about health. If you saw one of my shoulder press video, my last one I think it was, I was talking about what Hani Rambod was talking about, self-sabotage. Once bodybuilders get to a certain level, sometimes they like to self-sabotage themselves. I notice it when I'm going sometimes for certain PRs. You know what I mean? When it's gonna be like a real awesome PR, you like get all these self-doubts and negative thoughts come into your head. Very important. Don't judge them. Don't get upset. Just be aware of them and just let them go. Don't hold on to them. If you feed the negative thoughts with negative energy, just gonna make it worse. So observe them, let them flow, and do what you gotta do. Mind-muscle connection, lift intelligently, and there's no guarantees here. Something may happen, but more chance than none, you'll be fine. So you'll be a lot better off than putting a lot of negative energy to these thoughts. So anyways, best advice there. Positive thoughts. Don't judge the negative ones. Just let them go. My therapy, I went for a massage again. That's really doing awesome for me. It's really helping me release a lot and really increasing my mind-muscle connections in pretty much my whole body. Especially in my hamstrings. I noticed yet on the 16th, which was Wednesday, I believe it was the 16th, awesome on my seated hamstring curls. I had some awesome mind muscle connection. I didn't do any PRs. I think I had to pull back on the weight, but that's okay. I'm feeling the hamstrings a lot better. So for right now, that's really what's most important. Abs as well. Feels like my abs are starting to let go. If you see some other videos, you can see how my abs are like sticking out. That's because I have imbalancement in my body. So I'm feeling my abs starting to relax now. I'm getting a lot more my muscle connection with it. So I think once that gets back to where it's supposed to be, I mean, I got a little fat here, obviously. I mean, you gotta have some weight, but I think once that gets back to where it's supposed to be, everything's gonna improve, and yeah, it's just gonna be awesome. So abs are doing good. Very happy with that. Biceps, a lot of improvement with my muscle connection there. So no complaints there. That's why I mentioned about my shoulder presses. On Saturday, it just went by. I think it was the 15th or whatever. I think that's what it was. Saturday the 14th or the 15th. Anyways, just the past Saturday, I got another PR on my shoulders, which was 55 pounds for 10 reps. I didn't film it because there's somebody else in the gym. It's kind of like a semi-private gym, so it's just you can't really film when someone's there, right? You don't want it takes up a lot of room, and you don't want to get in their way. So yeah, but the week before that I only had 9 reps. This time I went up to 10 reps. So now my next time I do shoulder press, which will be this Saturday, I'll be going up to 60 pounds. So like I said before, my other updates, my shoulder press is the one I've been increasing the most of everything this year. So I'm very happy with that, and we'll see where it takes me. But yeah, good with the shoulders. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go over all my PR and comments on some of my other exercises. So hack squats, I did hack squats on Wednesday, just went by. I did 90 pounds for 9 reps. That's 1 rep more than I did last time, and my hack squats are my worst exercise. I mean, it's just like you have to go to like that's kind of like a dark experience. So you really need to go deep and really get really focused on doing them. But yeah, it's like my worst exercise. So that's why I don't push that heavy. But you know what? I went up a rep. I think I could have went up more, but things were going on in here, which wasn't cool. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have got it, but I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't be real. It wasn't properly motivated, so it's not going to happen. So I left it at 9. It's 1 extra rep on something that is like my worst exercise. So, you know what I mean? I think to me that's pretty awesome. Once I hit 10 reps, which should be next time I go, then I'll be able to up it up to 110 pounds. So up it by 20 pounds and really start progressing from there, right? So yeah, happy with that. Yeah, so barbell squats, I do that at the other gym. The gym over here where I live, we only have a Smith machine. So I've been doing that for the longest time. So I just started doing like just barbell squats on the rack. The last time I did it was, I'm starting off light. I'm not going crazy. I'm starting off light, get the joints, everything used to it. Then and then start adding weight. But the last time I did was 95 pounds, which again is not a lot. But I did it for 4 reps. Now on the 17th, I did 95 pounds for 12 reps, which is actually pretty good. And yesterday was when I did legs, so yeah. So that was the 17th or the 16th. If I said the 16th. So yeah, so good there. Now the next time I go, I'll up it up by 20 pounds. I'll be pushing 115 and go to 12 reps and up it up by 20 pounds again after that. So then my incline rear delt cables, yeah, so my incline rear delt cables, what that is, like I get an incline bench and I lay against it like on my stomach, and I just do cables. I'll be showing videos on this later on, but you just do the cable's in front of you and you just pull this way here for your rear delt. So I did 60 pounds for 8 reps on April 13th. The last time I did it, I did 40 pounds for 6 reps. And by the way, all the reason why I'm doing these updates is to let everybody know. See what I follow, the HIT version of working out. So I'm doing this to see, as an experiment, if you want, to see what HIT is doing for me. So that's why I'm explaining all this. Yeah, so shoulder press, I already talked about that. Yeah, so you saw my last shoulder video. I do side delt pulls, but what I do is I grab a plate, 45 plate, and I just hook my fingers around the edge and pull them this way here. I find that it really activates the side delts. So I've been doing that for a little while, but it's been working out pretty good. April 6th, 8 reps. April 15th, 12 reps. So up by 4. Front delt incline press on the Smith machine. So what I do is I use the incline bench by bringing it to where the bar is really up across the front of my delts. Not so much. I try to focus less on my upper chest and do more on my front delts using the incline bench press. Last time I did 160 pounds for 3 reps. This time 160 pounds for 8 reps. April 13th. So I don't remember when I did the last time, but still an improvement. So that's it for that. My bench press. I did bench press today. I got my after Christmas, earlier in this year, I maxed out at 225 for 5 reps. Today I did like 185 for like 7 reps. So one could say that I've gotten weaker or whatever. Not really. My body's changing. I'm feeling a lot more mind muscle connection in my chest. I just need to let the body get used to its changes and start progressing from there. So I still haven't beaten at 225, 5 reps. I'm still stuck there. But you know what? I'm getting good mind muscle connection, and really that's what's important right now. I'd rather be healthy and strong than unhealthy and hurt, or hurt and weak, or whatever, right? So yeah, so I'm happy. So that's the situation there. But what I did is on the Nautilus machine that they have there, I did close grip, 150 pounds for 3 reps, which last time I think it was only at 140 pounds for like 6 reps or whatever. So yeah, so I improved there. Yeah, so my bent over dumbbell rows, palms out. So instead of doing dumbbell rows like one hand on a bench with palms in like this for the lower lats, I was doing palms out for my upper back. So I did 45 pounds for 10 reps. Last time I did that, palms out, 40 pounds for 10 reps. So yeah, 5-pound improvement. That was in March that I did that. Yeah, so my traps are doing the Dorian style, well, where you come up and go out like this to work your upper and middle traps. My right trap, I have issues with that, which we're working on in massage. But that's progressing, so I'm happy with that. I went March 8th with 40 pounds for 6 reps. This time on April 5th, 50 pounds for 8 reps. So great improvement there. Incline bench back rows. Again, it's like the other one, but it's instead of doing the rear delts, I turn my palms out and I pull all the way low to my hip. So same positioning, but to my hip. And I'm finding that my palms out are really helping me a lot to activate my lower lats. So I'm doing that these days. Last time was 80 pounds for 5 reps, March 22nd. This time, 100 pounds for 2 reps, April 5th. So up by 20 pounds, I got 2 reps. So it's good. Good mind muscle connection. The seated rows at the other gym, just a bar and just doing seated rows. Last time, March 1st, 115 pounds for 2 reps. April 12th, 150 pounds for 10 reps. T-bar rows. February 23rd, 135 pounds for 10 reps. March 5th, 145 pounds for 3 reps. Dorian pulls, you've seen Dorian do it. You just pick up the bar, then bend over and start pulling. They do that for the lower lats. I've been doing now palms out. I saw him the other day in a video. He was doing palms in, but for me it's working better for palms out, so I'm doing that. Last time I did it was April 5th, 140 pounds times 4. This time 145 pounds times 10 on April 12th, 145 pounds for 10 reps. So I was doing good there. And yeah, so that's about it. All in all, great improvements. I really feel my hamstrings activating a lot better. I'm feeling my whole body responding a lot better, getting way more mind muscle connection. So as long as I stay healthy, as long as I keep pushing smart. One thing I like to say, like today I did my dips, assisted dips at the other gym. So you know when you get like a pad, you put your knees on it and you put a pin, and whatever weight you put on, it takes that weight off your body. So last time I did it was 100. I did 75 pounds off my weight, and I did it for like 8 or something. Now I went to 55 pounds off my weight, which is less weight off my weight. I did it for 4 reps, but I had great muscle connection. I could have did more, but if I would just not did my muscle connection, if I would just like pushed it out, which would have probably used other muscles, I could have did more than that. But what I was doing is really focusing on my chest. When I focused on my right side, I could feel my middle traps like all freaking out. So it's like, you know what, I still have issues there, so I'll just let that go. I got a PR, so that's 45 pounds off my weight, 55 pounds off my weight for 4 reps. Could have did more, but you know what, doesn't matter. That's a PR there, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Very important. If you have any injuries, fix your injuries. Very important. You can't. If you have injuries in your body, you go lift the weights. You're just hurting yourself even more. You may not even know it. Okay, but you're not helping yourself really. Well, you could be helping yourself. You go on light, but if you're going to like major failure and pushing a lot of weight, you just make yourself susceptible to hurting yourself. So if you're really gonna push heavy weights, you gotta fix yourself. And you know what? Even if you're pushing light weights, you should fix yourself anyways. I mean, you never know, right? The healthier, the more you fix your old injuries, means the healthier you are, and that's why you go to the gym anyway. So you might as well fix yourself, no matter what weight you're pushing. Yeah, and if you don't have any injuries, right? Like, for some reason you did pretty good in your life, you don't have any injuries. Remember your recovery. The more you can focus on your recovery, and as long as you're going to true failure in the gym, and you can really focus more on your recovery, then you'll get some good improvements. To me, I've been doing HIT now for probably 1.5 years now, maybe a bit more, and I love it. Major improvements, more than I ever got in my life. So yeah, tip my hat off to HIT, and for now we'll let you go, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.